yo. Good morning. What up, GMG? Oh, yeah. Friday. Woo. Oh, my Lord. Friday. October 25th, 2024. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-hosts in the house. Tyler Mando enjoying a wonderful looking steak. It was, guys, we start the show at like 10:01 behind the scenes. He gets handed this like beautiful looking steak right there. I love it. That's an all-time high, actually. Mando, how
I
you
live
doing?
a good life, man.
You do.
Hard, eat good steak, live in the sunshine. It's all good.
Brother, there's a very few people in this world deserve it like you do. So please enjoy it. Enjoy. Tyler, how you doing?
I'm good. Maybe not as good as Mando. I'm not getting plates of steak delivered to me, but I did get something delivered to me. A rec drink.
Oh, wow.
Today. Shout out.
One.
The rec crew. So I might have to live drink this on the show here in a little bit.
Wait, babe, where's all my rec drinks?
I have some as well, but I don't know where they are. I had to bring them back from London.
You really know who runs the house when he says, "Babe, where's my rec drinks?" You do 100%. Know who's fucking in charge over there, don't you?
All right, I'll do the live test here while we wait for Philip to get back. All right, first ever drink. This is live. Here we go.
Liquidated lime.
Good, quite good. This is liquidated lime. Timely for those who are in the AI meta.
Let's go, baby.
Big announcement coming today, Ashley.
Check me out.
Big rep announcement.
Check me out, baby. There was a sixth one downstairs. I couldn't carry it upstairs anymore. I got my cases. I am wrecked up, lads.
Wow.
I am wrecked.
We're in the influencer business. We're sending it to all the Web3 influencers, you know?
Wrecked. Here.
Wow. You got more than I do, like way more than I do.
Cases.
Sorry, I
just wouldn't even give me any.
Man. Oh my God. I ran to get 5 cases of red guys downstairs and came up. Wow, God, I gotta get the heart rate up. I gotta hit some cardio today. Anyways, hi Tyler. There's a lot. There's like 5 cases. Did I get the art ones? Oh, nice. Look at that.
Cases are cool. I took some photos. I'll post them on X later.
So where did you get yours, Tyler? How did we send it to you?
Yeah, in the mail.
We got it same day, actually.
Incredible. I have to admit, I think this is the first piece of project merch or a product that I've ever been sent in my history.
No way.
What?
Yeah.
Brother, you are now AOL.
Clearly. So maybe that's putting other...
That's an emotional moment for you, Tyler.
Yeah,
I feel like
I made it.
You finally made it.
Got a Yahoo Finance article this week, and now rec drinks. So they're looking up.
What do we say? It's a beautiful day in the Tyler D household. I got my cases. I'm gonna have them this weekend. There's big UFC tomorrow by day, 2 p.m. here because in Saudi Arabia, the boys are coming over. They're drinking. Your boy's not. So I'm gonna be having my rec drinks. You're not
drinking?
No, bro. I'm hitting 1 month on Sunday.
Wow. So rec drinks is perfect for you then. That's
what I was saying over yesterday.
Yeah.
I was saying it's good because I'm tired of drinking water. I drink a fucking gallon a day. So
boring. You need something else. I'm with you.
At some point, it generally does not hydrate me anymore. You know what I mean? Like I need to have a Coca. Like in Lisbon, I could not stop drinking Coca-Colas. So it was just it was nonstop. I just gotta have a. And also, they replaced Diet Coke everywhere with Coke Zero. Dude, the fuck?
It tastes different in Europe. I think it maybe a little bit better.
You know what?
You guys don't drink Coke Zero?
I hate it.
Really?
I think Diet Coke is better. I hate Coke Zero. I'm tired of this. You know what's funny? Also, it's always no. I'm gonna cancel for that.
It's big in Europe.
I know it's
maybe bigger
always
in Europe than it is in the US.
It's always that like big friend that orders Coke Zero. You know what I mean?
Whoa, calm the fuck down. Okay. All right, let's not any fucking guys in there on
What did Tyler do?
Sorry. That was Danny coded. That was Danny coded. But okay, I think yeah, it's okay. I spoke a little before the show.
Danny, go to the gym if you're listening.
I think he's been going. But anyways, yeah, love these. Thank you guys. And I guess Tyler. Now, everyone, if you want to send Tyler some stuff, just hit us up. I'm sure he has a PO box. Let's make sure that Tyler gets his DeLorean hat. Let's make sure that Tyler gets all his packages, and then maybe your room's gonna end up like this. Heads up, it's a lot.
I'm here for it. I'll deal with that problem when I get it.
You're going viral now. I mean, we'll talk about that, but looks like Tyler's going popular, big in the what is it, that Taylor thing. So you're everywhere now. So you may start, this may be your choose rich art. We don't know yet, but we'll let's see what happens. Anyways, today on the show, today, market report as usual, crypto, macro, that stuff. We are pumping. Oh wow, we are pumping. Didn't realize. Even more. Love to see that. Are we in for some Shabbat candles? Let me tell you guys something. Sun sets now at like 6:30 p.m. in the East Coast. So Shabbat comes in early. You know what's going to happen. Fireworks, baby. Fireworks. Tyler's top 1,000. I mean, yesterday was top 10,000. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing today. Robit loot box spin again. Big win yesterday. We gave away 12,000 United States dollars. And the person decided to not sell it and PFP it. Love to see that. Shout out to yesterday's winner. She's an absolute legend. Love to see that. So today we're going to pick another person. I upped the odds on all of them. Aeon, Sprotos, everything. I doubled the odds to 2 points. So let's see if we can give another big one out. And then as usual, sorry, I'm still out of breath. I don't know why. Well, I'm just recovering from a cold, so maybe that's why. This show is powered by Galaxys. Damn, I need to chill. With seamless built-in monetization tools, Galaxys enables the development of sustainable long-term communities, fulfilling Bitcoin's vision of decentralized freedom and independence from centralized control. Mando, please take it over.
Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Can you dig it?
GM, everyone. So we had a little bit of a better day yesterday in macro. We still got this persistent thing of higher yields, higher dollar. So macros, I don't know, I give it a 6 or 7 out of 10 at the moment. Like this, people getting a little bit worried about a few different things. We obviously had the election. That's kind of the main thing. Still feels like the odds market is kind of has Trump decent amount ahead, even though the polls have got it pretty tight. Let's see what happens in the next week or so. We've seen Bitcoin dominance. This is the main probably story of the day. Bitcoin dominance heading back up towards 60%. So briefly flirted with going down, and you saw ETH outperform for a little bit, but no, not for long. ETH is back underperforming Bitcoin again, and that's meant that Bitcoin dominance is looking for its cycle high here. Keeps on pushing higher. It actually, I mean, Solana's doing well. It's definitely down from where it was a little bit yesterday, so it retrenched slightly.
Really?
I'm a huge.
That is your comment on Solana. Oh, it's retraced. It's at $175.08 and 11 cents. Really?
We do this show every day, so this is just a little bit of a. It like Sol ETH is down, for example, from where it was, but I don't think that will continue. I think ETH is the one that's going to continue to underperform. You had a little bit of rotation in the meme coin sector again. You had MOODENG get the Binance listing, so people started looking again at cute animals, and a few different runners on the back of that. AI, most of the AI coins are down like 30 to 70% on the smaller cap stuff. It feels like, you just buy like the leader, and all the other ones have just died, and died pretty horrifically. I saw your tweet actually around that, Tyler. So I don't know how that continues. I still think the GOAT stories will continue, but I don't know about the other AI coins. There was an attempt at a coin last night by a bot, I think, which was linked to Sam Altman, or maybe people said it might even be his.
I saw the whole GPT-2 stuff. Like, I'm assuming that's what I was going to talk about today.
Yeah. There was some of that drama yesterday, and then he basically denied it. So that kind of tells you it's not. People are still looking for opportunities in that space, but it's difficult to find value, I think. So let's wait and see. Maybe we'll see something cool happen relatively soon. But yeah, it definitely doesn't feel. It feels like it's it's dying down slightly, I would say, or at least people are looking less at it as a sector. The main like major stories yesterday from the app side was that Kraken's going to launch its own ETH L2. I don't know if we spoke about that on the show. Uniswap launched a multi-chain bridge, and there was Microsoft. So Microsoft is going to vote on whether they want to invest in Bitcoin, of which the board seemingly opposes, but it's up for a vote. I don't know why that would be. I don't know if like one of the smaller or minority investors has put it up to a vote. But let's see. That was just like a story of Microsoft. I think a lot of people reported like Microsoft's going to invest in Bitcoin. Actually, it's the board opposes Microsoft investing in Bitcoin at shareholder meeting. So it's kind of a very different sort of story, but at least it's up for vote.
Yeah, I deleted my tweets after I put it out because the news came out. This is why I'm not in the game of posting breaking, Tyler.
Oh, really?
Sure. Yeah, and I saw that they had said no when I shared the story, so I was careful with my wording. But here is the details. So, the National Center for Public Policy Research is a conservative think tank. They are the ones who submitted the proposal ahead of the December shareholder meeting, suggesting that Microsoft should formally evaluate Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation here. It argues it's a strong diversification tool, in the face of macroeconomic pressure, recommending a 1% investment of Microsoft assets into Bitcoin here. And then, of course, the board advises shareholders to vote against it. I think Vanguard is a massive majority holder, and they're likely to vote no. So it's probably unlikely to pass. But I don't know. I still think it's a positive headline. I think this is. It just shows that perhaps it's something that is at least being talked about, and even if it's a no now, maybe it's a yes in 6 months.
Dude, it's part of the conversation now is all that matters to me, right? Like, I think this is what people don't get. Yeah, sure. Like, okay, no, it's no Microsoft is buying Bitcoin right away. But yeah, sure. Like, it's part of the convo. And you know what? Like, if it's not Microsoft, it's going to be Apple. If it's not Apple, it's going to be, I don't know, NVIDIA. If it's not NVIDIA, it's going to be Tesla again. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's just that's what, that's what people, I think, tend to not realize. But I'm sure we'll get into all of that. Just quickly, looks like we're looking good ahead of the weekend. 68.5 on Bitcoin. Solana is doing really good, Mando. It's 176. ETH here at 25.50 looks like it wants higher, and hopefully it does. And our memes are looking good on the market side as we enter the last week of October here. Is there anything I missed macro crypto wise, Mando? If not, I'm gonna pass on to
it. Although the AI memes are lower, some of the more like AI related projects actually had a really good day. So that Virtuals protocol, which I think Tyler had shown earlier on the day, that's hit new all-time highs. Luna is still up at 60 million.
Oh, wow.
As one of the bots on that. And then Nasana, which is like an AI meets decentralized compute platform marketplace, more like a GPU marketplace, that also hit all. They were the top gainers in the top 300. So maybe you are starting to see a rotation out of the memes into like more AI based stuff.
Wow, that Luna chart looks pretty good. I'm gonna send it to you here.
Yeah, send it to me. Let me pull it up on the screen. What, Luna?
I missed this. So I talked about earlier in the week, but I didn't cover it in like the AI massacre that took place yesterday.
Yeah.
Luna up 15%. I mean, that's I think that's the wormhole version. I sent you the virtuals, the link directly to their app, the virtuals app.
Yeah, let me pull this up for you right now. 1 second.
Virtuals, the actual protocol itself is at 300 million now. And it's up 30% just today. That's up 3x on the week. So just on the month, wow. So this was trading at 50 million a month ago, and now it's trading at 300s. That's an interesting chart.
Yeah, it's really exploded. It's gonna be interesting to see how Virtuals is valued, right? Like it certainly is going to have some swings tied to its leading AI agent token. So if folks don't know this, if you're tuning in for the first time this week, what Virtuals protocol allows, it allows people to create AI agents and then allow them to be traded. So you can buy AI agents, you can sell them, Man, so just a couple days ago, only Luna was at 30 million, and it was really the only one over $1 million. And now there's a few different agents, it looks like, trading over $1 million.
Luna's at 57 million.
So
Wow.
it's, I mean, this is like a different.
I think I'd probably buy Virtual's protocol if I was.
Yeah,
it's the easiest bet.
where do we see? Where's that? Can I just go on Deck Screener? This website's like tough to read.
Just type in Virtual's protocol. You can bring up a CoinGecko chart. Maybe
Virtual
CoinGecko.
Proto.
Yeah, the ticker? I don't know. Just virtuals.
Yeah, let's pull up CoinMarketCap. You're right.
CoinGecko, yeah.
Virtuals. There you go. Wow.
Yeah. And do a 1 month on that.
That's a good month. Yeah, that's a good month.
That's a good month, boys. Damn. That is impressive. So some good stuff to keep a look about. I mean, Tyler, what was Virtuals at when you tweeted about these AI agents?
Lower.
Yeah. I mean,
pull up the weekly. I mean, we really first started covering just about
my God.
super early to this.
I don't think this is done, by the way. Maybe this coin isn't done, but like the concept of AI agents and this sort of marketplace for them, I reckon this is going to be a big thing.
I mean, let's talk about this, right? Like, I'm sure it was going to be part of your topics today. Like, let's have this conversation, right? Like, we saw overnight, like a lot of like tweets about like, oh, Slop and Shogoth and a bunch of like these AI Flavia, like a bunch of meme coins that pretty much like a lot of them are down 90+%, right? Like that's a fact here. I was looking at Slop last night. I think it was like 90 something. What do you both think about this? Of course, like, does that mean like everything flows back to Goat sees a little dip and keeps going, or is this whole AI meta, like, sorry, not the AI meta, but the shitcoin side of the AI meta kind of like dying off here?
There was a good tweet from A16Z, Base 16Z, sorry, like a few days ago, which is like the really great thing about this meta is that we can all laugh that we're like really smart while buying meme coins. What I do think though is that Goat is kind of the perfect blob in that I don't really view it as a meme coin. I know, like, yeah, we can say like it's a meme of a goat, like that maybe helps it, but for me it's just like it's what they said on that podcast. It's the first intersection which has really gone viral of AI meets crypto, and because it has that first mantra, that's why I think it wins the narrative of that genre. I don't think necessarily that AI meme coins are a good thing to invest in, but I do think that AI coming in here, like you can see, like Virtuals is a proper AI project, right? You can see how it works. It's not just it's quite easy to understand. You buy these bots that you might potentially use for various different things, and they obviously get a share of the revenue from that. Like, we're going to see a lot of that. And then you have the other stuff, which is like decentralized compute deep in, like, why is NVIDIA so valuable? Well, NVIDIA's worth $3.5 trillion because GPUs are like unbelievably tough to get hold of. And if you can create some sort of decentralized network for them to be used on different things, and you can share the resources to a certain extent, like you can create value out of that. And quite a lot of the other AI projects up until now have been based around that. It's like building the infrastructure to make AI easier to use. Some of them are around decentralized compute. Some of them are like Tau, are more like decentralized training of the model itself. So like getting better models quicker rather than like more centralized style, like we have to feed it data just through ChatGPT. Like, right, we can create a better open sourced alternative. That's what a lot of what Tau or some of the things that they're trying to do is based upon. And that wouldn't just be like LLMs, that'd be various forms of AI. I think this is the time for this now. Like,
the floodgates are open. I feel like what's interesting about this AI meme meta is that a lot of the products aren't really memes. Like, they're half of them are just like fake. And I think we're seeing the shams. Those are the ones who are down 90%. Like, oh, this is tied to Sam Altman, blah, blah, blah. It was the first one launched by ChatGPT, whatever.
Yeah.
But a lot of these other ones are like actually tied to more like real AI researchers or real protocols. Like, that's what we're seeing with Virtuals. And I do think those will have much more shelf life. Right. And I don't know if 300 million is the right valuation for Virtuals protocol or not, but at least it's a real product that you can see and interact with. One takeaway, I mean, folks were very happy to celebrate the murder of the AI meta. from when I posted it this morning. A lot of folks happy to victory lap that, which makes me think it was.
Which, yeah, you know what that means. You know what that means. That means yeah,
it's going higher. Now, are all the shiny new objects that ran to $40 million in a day coming back? Probably not. I think that was the other takeaway, and why I think I personally wanted to break from this meta is like, so GPT-2 last night, it did 190 million volume and jumped to $40 million in an hour and a half. The parabolic movements that we've seen, just like we haven't really seen that really in this entire meme cycle, and things are moving too fast, and then people are getting burned. So I think that all needs to cool off. Like Gnon, if folks remember, Gnon shot to 180 million, 200 million. Over the weekend. Now it's back down to 28. I'm trying to think of some of these other ones, but pretty similar charts.
What was Gnon though? Like, was that just an AI religion? It was like
Gnon was a meme that was supposed to be like the AI's god.
AI religion, right?
Yeah,
and like these other ones are memes which
we've seen that
AI, particular AI said that they like, and
it's always like that, right? There's a narrative and people tag along to it. This week, guys, and I don't know what you think about this, Mando and Tyler, but this week reminded me of the NFT cycle more than anything ever. It was like every time there was a thing, everyone comes out. All these Web2 influencers. Oh, this person has like millions of followers on Instagram. They're going to launch this thing. This shitcoin is going to go. We're back to that, but with another meta. For the most part, what do you think? Like, I don't know. It's just that's what I thought.
There's a lot of laughing, right? When AI gets into something, everyone knows that they know nothing, and therefore they can be sold ridiculous things, right? In some way, that's what I quite like about AI. These AI coins a few months ago is that, like, or a couple of months ago, is that you can really see the ones that were actually probably genuine and the ones which are just, they all died. And that's going to be the same here. I think I don't think any of these AI coins are probably, like, I don't really know if you really want to buy an AI meme coin. I don't, like, as a concept, it's cool, but like for me, it's just more like, right, this is the first time that you've seen something that's taken hold, like an AI. If that becomes, that's like the first AI money, or like the first chance at it. And even interesting that even that AI that was out last night, the one that was talking about ChatGPT-2, it was talking about goats. Like, there's something here as well where I do think that, like, could you imagine a world where like other AIs also adopts this currency potentially? Like, it becomes an AI currency because of that. Now that's like forward think. That's really forward thinking, but that's why I think this could be more than just like something, and like just buying a meme because an AI says it's good. I don't know if that is valuable. The AI agents are the really valuable thing.
What do you think, Tyler?
I think GOAT is going much higher. I think most of the other ones are probably going lower. I think the real protocols like virtuals have a real shot. Coming back to virtuals, last comment, it's on base, right? So we've seen Brian Armstrong kind of come after Truth Terminal, right? I think he sees that the AI explosion is happening on Solana, and there are going to be folks who want the AI meta to happen on base in the EVM.
Can I ask something unrelated? Is there like a reason why on the Coinbase side, like they're known to kind of like not really like Solana Eco? Like, I get the base versus Sol War here, maybe, but they didn't have
base. Oh wait, 100% base versus Sol.
But this is something older than the time of base, right?
Is it though? Like, think about it. Like, when did Solana have its resurgence? Like, where was Solana this time last year? It was trading at like
I don't know,
15, 20.
I'm just saying, like, I see Dog Whiff coin in the audience right now, and all I'm saying, like, would be nice to have Whiff on base. That's what I'm trying to get to here.
Coinbase, yeah.
On Coinbase, sorry.
Fair, they didn't list Pepe.
It could be nice to have Pepe as well. They're both futures, right? I think
was the ridiculous one, right? Like Pepe.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen.
It was a shambles.
Listen, I took a position in both, and I would love them both on Coinbase. Is all I'm saying. My bad.
You're sending me Murad tweets with Whiff put in it these days,
dude. You know what's happening.
You know he's deep.
You know what's happening, Mando. You know what's going on. You know what's going on over here right now. Okay. I'm breaking out. Okay,
Pretty sure Murad wants to buy Whiff.
Pretty sure. Shut up. Murad came on the show and said that this cycle's dog winner is Whiff. On the record.
It's true.
Sam's, we're gonna have to please Sam's Bandit, folks. I kind of would like that clip and post
Let's clip that. Let's put it everywhere. All socials.
Yeah. I mean, Dog Whiff coin. As a matter of fact, let's have Dog Whiff coin on stage. Just sent him an invite. Just come sit on stage.
We need these bags higher. We need these bags higher, people. Dog Whiff is now a
I'm with you.
of the show.
This is timely. Pull up the Murad tweet. He tweeted it this morning. His daily meme propaganda.
Let's go.
He talked about Doge going to 90 billion last cycle, and he said, like, you don't think one's going higher than 90 billion this cycle?
So let's talk about this. What do you think?
Yeah, so like I was trying to say, like, what would be the betting market odds right now that a meme coin goes higher than 90 billion? I think the no side is probably like minus 300 or something. But I mean, I think I'm on the yes side. Like I'm a moon boy at heart. I like the long shot here. I think that we're gonna, if there's a real meme coin super cycle play out, like, yeah, of course. Why aren't we gonna go higher?
So the meme coin market cap right now is 60 billion. Just shy of that, right?
It's nothing.
I think. Well, no. I guess what I'm trying to say is that like Doge was the only one, right? It was only the only like meme at that time. I do think now the issue is that there were 40,000 Solana meme coins created yesterday. 40,000. That, I mean, that's just insane. That's what's annualizing at like tens of millions. And it's only going to increase. You know that. So think about that in this world where you're going to probably have tens of millions of meme coins created each year, maybe even hundreds of millions if this continues at its current pace.
This goes back, right?
It's tough. Like, I don't know. It's so diluted. Even though I'm super bullish on meme coin total market cap.
Yeah, it's tricky, but I think we're seeing it with the AI meta, right? Like, you know, we've already seen hundreds of AI coins, but the primary takeaway just a week in is play the winner, right? And everyone's rotating back to GOAT. I don't know. I'm the believer here.
I mean, we're looking so good across the board right now.
There's a scenario where the meme market cap goes to 300 billion and none of the winners go to 90, like for sure.
100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even, yeah, I actually agree with you. Like, there's a world where where all these coins we've had hovering in the like 10, 20 just stay there, and then you have like just a few coins that'll go to like billions. And that's most likely. I mean, the memes are looking good here. I saw the Murad index was up. I think that it's always like we talked about this on the show earlier this week. Like, it's like a few days of a new meta, and then people just rotate back. And then Tyler reminded me, because I was like, why is, like, for example, lock in like not performing well and stuff? And I was like, dude, like there was just a 22,000 sold rug yesterday. And that's also a good point. Like, and people need to be careful. Like 2 days ago, was it Shar? Was his name?
Yeah.
22,000 sold in one clip was sold by the devs.
That was trending. Everyone was talking about it. So I think a lot of folks
from the trenches, right, Tyler? It's not taken from BlackRock. You know, it's not. You know, it's taken from the fucking kid doing pump fun all night long, like a schizo trading with his like 5 soul. And that's the truth. So that's why this happens, right? But let's look at this Murad index here.
They're taken from our trenches, man. They are taken.
They are taken from our trenches, Mando. They're taken from our trenches. Like, that's what people don't realize. You know, they're coming to take from the trenches, right? And it's gonna
happen on that list. I see a top mover.
What was the top mover on that list?
What do you think it is? United States of America on blockchain.
MOG?
The United States of America blockchain.
Oh wow, 10% States of America. USA. Rip the band-aid off, Tyler. Come on.
It's calling for the rebound here.
I've abandoned my boy.
How is USA not going to pump through the election? I don't know. That's my
USA. You know what's
interesting news from the Murad list. So Ticker Bitcoin, this was out of left field. The team behind Ticker Bitcoin is launching an L2 on Barachain. It's called Blockchain LOL.
No, it's true. It's that, and the news is kind of fat, actually. Yo, find me where's the tweet again? That's actually that was like some pretty crazy news, no?
Yeah, I mean, I've got it. One sec.
Yeah, just search.
Okay.
No,
I don't think anyone was calling for that, were they? Or were they?
I don't know that anyone wants it.
It is Blockchain LOL. There you go.
Yeah,
that is it.
See the.
Yeah, that's it. That's your tweet. Boom. So, did you know real, Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, 10 Inu, Ticker Bitcoin is set to be the gas token for the new Barachain L2 blockchain LOL, and that is created and being run by the Sporto Gremlins team. Did you know we are going deflationary? Did you know Sporto Gremlins will have secret powers? This is a tweet from LARP Lord 1 here on X. Tyler, tell me more about this because I don't know, that's pretty cool.
Came out of left field. I've seen some mixed reactions. I mean, one, the deflationary is nice. I think two, people always get a little bit hesitant, like when you tie a token to a chain. Like now, are there going to be like real metrics to tie a value of it towards? I don't know if that's going to be the case for this one. I think the naming is hilarious. Like for ticker Bitcoin to name their L2 like literally blockchain is funny. Like I don't know what they're going to do with it. I guess we will find out. So like that's the big question: is why do they need an L2, and what are they going to do with it? But I like ticker Bitcoin. I think it's going to be a winner this cycle. It's up. It's not down on the news, so it's hanging out. It's doing okay.
All the Murad memes were pretty down yesterday and seem that they're starting to lock in again. So we'll see. Where's ticker Bitcoin at?
Do you think he's still a hero for the trenches?
Pardon me?
I said, do you still think Murad is a hero for the trenches? Do you think he's still the main
Absolutely.
character?
I do. But you know why? Because I'll show you something that I talked to Tyler about the other day. Everywhere you go, on every single YouTube, and this is just on a small scale with me,
Very high conviction.
when you look at Murad, my Trump interview got 473 views on YouTube. My Cuban one got not even 1,000. Murad, I'm already 3,600. That I ended up uploading us three on there as well separately on top of the Rug Radio thing. Our most streamed and viewed episode has been Murad, and I saw someone tweet that across every single channel, every interview Murad did has been top view from everyone's podcasts. So like when he hops on your shit, that's your biggest view right now. And I think that's very telling because you know that, Mando and Tyler, you're in the same biz at this stage, but it's like I see things from like a media perspective and numbers. So when Decrypt, I see that we're breaking records every month for readers on our website. I know we're about to, like you could tell there was a drop off this summer in readers. All of a sudden, last month, we were one of the only news sites that was on the way up. We did over 3.5 something million visitors, 2 million unique people visited Decrypt last month, right? So it's like, that's how I start to see that. And for Murad, for me, back to that is like, well, he's breaking everyone's records, right? Murad's kind of it. People are more excited about Murad coming on than Trump, dude.
Look at the engagement in that post, the Doge 90 billion post, 100,000 views in an hour, 2,300 likes.
The AI memes being down 90% after not even surviving a week. Like this is actually bullish Murad, right? Because it's like believe in something type narrative. So all the like rugs, like the 22,000 soul rug and stuff, I think amplify that thesis of just believe in something, stop fucking trading type thing, right?
It's the whole benefit of it buying something that's been around for 6 months to 12 months, right? You don't have to worry. Like it removes the rug risks. It removes you're not going to probably lose 90% in a day unless like the whole meme market crashes, right? In some type of a swan event. So it feels safer. I'm putting safer in quotes, but that's nice. Like this was like, I was in the trenches this week. I probably lost like 15 coins in a row. It was not great. It wasn't fun. It was manic, and sometimes it's nice just to pick some conviction plays.
It really sucks.
Yeah,
to get rugged.
Like it's fun to hit the 30x or the 100x.
Yeah,
but it's not fun to lose on 15 others while you try to get that again.
And then you realize that you wasted your fucking time. Yes. But anyways, all right. Look, Tyler, I know we just probably already covered a bunch of your tops. What's the code today, Sims? Let's maybe give the code for RaffleBot. I didn't check my text yet, but I'm assuming we have a code already. But let's get the code out. And the RaffleBot so people can get entering. And Tyler, let's see what else you got for us.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis. Tyler D on FOMO hour cause the kids can't miss.
Ready to bash some bears. All right, our top story. We're wearing the Bitcoin propaganda hat today, folks. It was a big day for Bitcoin. The Pennsylvania House passed a bipartisan bill clarifying rules around digital assets, including the right to self-custody Bitcoin, use Bitcoin for payments, and provide clarification on Bitcoin taxes. A huge move in a pivotal swing state here ahead of the election. Microsoft is close to the SEC that it is assessing investing in Bitcoin, though, as we talked about, the board advised against it. Arkham reported that the United States government moved $20 million in funds. It appears to have been a hack/theft. So the U.S. lost the $20 million in funds from that move. That's not great. We saw Kalshi share some demographic data for election betting on its platform. It showed that 65% of female bettors actually have bet on Trump, disputing claims that perhaps his lead is due primarily to just young men. the Retail Alliance Network is bringing the $1 trillion gift card industry on chain with smart cards, which use smart contracts to upgrade outdated systems, personalized rewards, and more. In protocol news, Kraken introduced ETH, a new L2 built via Optimism Superchain. We saw the Grass Foundation announce that its first Grass token airdrop will take place on October 28th. That's Monday. Fantasy Top introduced the viral AI account Truth Terminal as its newest hero. They also updated their tournament formats ahead of next week. We saw Moonwalk Fitness announce a $3.5 million raise to build out a gamified fitness platform on Solana. So that's going to be a fun one to watch. Epic Games Metalcore, huge news. They shared they are migrating off of EVM onto Solana for Season 2. That is a major game. And then we saw Proppy launch a new crypto escrow service with Coinbase Prime, allowing users to custody their crypto through the real estate process. So some movement into the real estate market. In memes and NFTs, meme leaders slightly red, basically even on the day. We talked about the AI sector got nuked. Most are down 50 to 70%, following Goat's 20% fall post Binance listing. MOODENG got the surprise Binance listing. Jumped over 100%. It was up big when I woke up this morning, and then Magic Eden announced that its ME test token is coming on October 29th for eligible users. And that was the rundown. Again, another really busy day.
Wow, you absolutely love to see that. I want to start with the Bitcoin stuff because we talked meme coins and stuff a lot already, AI, all that stuff. I saw Dennis Porter tweeted the day before, right, as well, like there's big news coming. And breaking, so the state of Pennsylvania passed Bitcoin rights. This is pretty big, right, Tyler?
Yep. So it actually happened on Wednesday. The Pennsylvania House, they passed this bill, 2481. It's dubbed the Bitcoin Rights Bill. Overwhelming majority. The vote was 176 to 26. The bill is designed to provide regulatory clarity for digital assets, ensures right to self-custody, allows use of Bitcoin for payments, and then provides clarity on taxing Bitcoin transactions. This was actually crafted in support from the Satoshi Action Fund, which is a group of trying to push Bitcoin rights across the states, and is really fighting at the state level due to just the lack of progress made at the federal level. They've introduced similar laws in 20 other states already, I guess. So they've been making some significant progress. Dennis Porter commented, the Bitcoin vote represents a new growing voter bloc actively searching for a political home.
Wow.
He also went on to explain that those who, or the state rep Mike Cabell, the bill's sponsor, basically said that anyone who voted no came from members with less of an understanding about blockchain tech. And some other with concerns about its effect on the environment. So like the no's seemingly is still folks who just perhaps just don't, or they're too old to understand it. I'll just be blunt. Like we have that problem in U.S. politics with these aging politicians. They just don't get it, and they're not interested in learning about it. But it looks like the tides are starting to change. And if it happens at the state level, I mean, that's big, right? Like even if we don't get as much federal clarity, if the states really push it and becomes the states' rights issue, I think that could still be a big positive.
All right. I mean, I love that. Bipartisan bill, it looks like, too, right? So some very, very good news for crypto. Code GREEN today. GREEN. Rafflebot.xyz. Every single Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we pick one lucky winner. All you have to do is go to rafflebot.xyz, connect your X account, and we make you retweet something every day. All right. Shout out to Rollbit for that. Obviously, it wouldn't be possible without them. Let's see what someone wins today. Tyler, there was a few other things that I picked up from your stuff this morning. I mean, the Kraken, we can touch on. I mean, Krakens are homies of ours. So it looks like they're going the Coinbase route with an EVM L2. I like the name, Inc. Interesting. But was there any more news on top of that?
Just the quick headline. They're basically launching their base competitor. It's on Optimism, the super chain. They're touting low gas, fast speed, interoperability, and then the security and expertise you get from the Kraken team as some of the differentiators. I think that's the high level TLDR on this one. I think we'll stay tuned for more.
Yeah.
But the L2 space continues to get built out.
Yeah, that's for sure. But it's good. I like to see that. I think they're going to do really well. I think they one of their investors is coming on as co-CEO too. I saw that. Forgot who it was, but Kraken's one of those like I wouldn't sleep on them. They're always cooking. They've been listing more memes too. I don't know if you saw, they just listed Hamster Combat, Go. They have Giga that was announced on Kraken as well. So they're taking a lot of that market share as well. In terms of users, I use it because in Canada that's the best one. That was before we were even doing some work with them last year. A lucky trader, Miss Logan's with us. Testnet in 16 days. Look at that. So You know, you're gonna be able to start farming ink very soon. Thank you for that. We're gonna need an update. Logan's on top of it, me as well. On that, what else did you have? There was a few other things I picked up on. Rune seems to be flipping green.
Are they? Finally, it's been a rough week for the runes.
I mean, our pops bottomed.
Pops very well may have bottomed here. They went up sub 100, so a full 50% pullback back
125 now.
Shout out to Bernie. I think Bernie bought the bottom, or at least he's claiming
he did. I mean, claiming he did. Yeah, I think he did. I think. Look at this. Look at this beautiful thing here. I mean, I'm hearing that Mando's gonna be bidding pups.
When Coinbase? That's what I've been asking.
Dude, we're gonna get pups on Coinbase. They're getting sorted for runes. Okay, we're gonna.
You guys are fucking hilarious, man. Like,
we're comedian.
You're like, surely you notice when you're so euphoric. Like,
absolutely.
when you're whipping out the roll bit and putting on levered fucking Pepe trades, I think it's time to sell. That's when you go, right, I'm gonna sell a little bit of pups. You know, I'm gonna sell a little bit.
I mean, I'm levered Pepe, Mog, and Whiff right now, but we're like
the signs were there.
We're like I think we're like $3 million long.
We literally had a conversation about how, like you said, I'll sell a little bit if it goes up. Went there, and then what did you do? You put on levered Mog.
I basically took all of the rest of my Solana and I 2x levered it to have more exposure to Solana. I did not have enough Solana, and I don't have enough. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's up. That's up a lot. Not the rest right now, but dude. I mean, fuck it. You know, like I felt it in my balls. What do I mean tell you? I felt that last year too. You know, so we'll see. We'll see. I mean, look, Bitcoin. Actually, Bitcoin kissed the lines just now. I don't know if you guys saw that. Got rejected, so it may be over here. We may be going back down to 12K. Look, we just kissed it. See the lines. The lines we just kissed 68.9.
Is this line across trading view? Everyone has the same line?
Yes, everyone has the same line. It's the diagonally here. But what I'm thinking is if Bitcoin, if 65K was a higher high here, higher low here, we're in the money, boys. We're gonna have a fun weekend. Fireworks. You know? Yeah. Come on, you can't be bearish ahead of this weekend. We're getting
Brother, I'm telling you, I've been risk on since the start.
I don't know. Yeah, you are, but you tend to come on the show on the weekend and be bearish weekends. You tend to come show on Fridays and you call for, Solana's out not performing well. It's just like fun. Like,
Brother, I have full ported Solana and Goat. I think it's swinging wildly at the moment. Let's put it that way.
Mando's got like deep 7-figure swings on the hourly. Like it's just you're such a chat, honestly. Like
Goat has some of the craziest swings I've ever seen.
Let's look at it again. Hold on. For me, the big swing has been fucking like the Murad memes, man. Like I'm deep and like lock-in, Retardio, and all these. Like these swings have been insane. I mean, Retardio. Have you guys seen the lock-in candles lately, boys? Like that thing went from like 70 mil to 38 mil, back to 70 mil, back to 40 mil in like 2 days.
I think you're gonna have that because so many of the holders are up so much.
Bro, like this is like a heart attack central. You know what I mean? Like these memes are crazy. I'm locked the fuck in, but it's tough, man. Same for you in your USA, right? Like it's been insane, no?
Oh yeah. All the swings.
Look at the Retardio like chart.
I find it so telling that you've refused to pull up the SPX chart just because.
Oh my god, dude! Here's your fucking SPX chart, Tyler. Here you go.
Oh, here you go. Rocket ship. I'm gonna have to go levered long this to compete with your Mog levered long, and we'll see.
The Mog long is so funny. But look at this. I mean, SPX is looking good. You know.
Good.
I mean, we could do something like this, and then,
yeah, possible.
No, I'm just playing. We have this little SPX versus Mog thing going on behind the scenes on FOMO Hour chat. Let's see Mog. Mog's looking good too. Yeah,
good too. Yeah.
If all of these were higher lows across all of them, like we're gonna be money this weekend, boys. Like even Whiff is looking good, had a good bounce, was really underperforming versus Solana. I think Pepe is not looking that bad either. But what is Ethereum? Like, what's the problem with ETH, boys? Do we think ETH catches a bid this weekend? Like, it is killing me.
No, I don't know why it would.
Are you still in ETH?
I'm not. I don't own an ETH, but I'm in Pepe and Mog. And like, yeah, they have been outperforming ETH, but let's be honest, like ETH goes to like 27, 2800. Like where's Pepe and Mog, right? It's like obviously 30% higher, no?
I think they're just going to trade with the other, like maybe the broader market. I don't think we care about what happens to ETH.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's why the only side of me cheering for ETH is that, right? It's because I would love that. Anyways, all right. Well, look, looks like we're good. I don't think I missed anything.
Real quick, pull up the poll I did yesterday. I sent it earlier in the the one Bitcoin versus one Punk. So Punks fell below one Bitcoin yesterday with the fall in ETH price. Go down just a little bit.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
There it is. Yeah. So yesterday a Bitcoin was 26.85 ETH. I think it's probably a touch higher than that now. And then a Punk was 26.5. So I put the poll out there. I honestly thought it was going to be closer to 50-50. And 80% of decent sample size, 500 votes. 80% of the folks said they'd pick one Bitcoin.
I mean, what do you get? I mean, does that mean that you're supposed to buy Punk here? Because like now it's clearly not consensus. Like, what do we think?
That was my first reaction.
Actually, Mando, a bit like right now, I'm giving you like 70K. You can do what you have to choose between Bitcoin or a Punk. What do you pick?
Bitcoin.
Really? Time frame 12 months.
Oh, at 70. Well, at least 75K.
Yeah. So what Tyler's saying is that one Bitcoin is worth 26.85 ETH. One Punk is 26.5. So they're both 26.5 ETH. Which one do you pick? Which one would you rather hold for the next 5 years?
Oh, 5 years are very different. But I think into the election, I want to own Bitcoin.
No, not like
long
term, not in elections. Like
yeah, it's tough. That's a really good question. I do think CryptoPunks. What you've seen over the last few months in CryptoPunks is a bunch of the bigger holders have actually got out.
Yes.
Like long term, CryptoPunk number of holders is up only pretty aggressively.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the best things to happen to CryptoPunks for a long time. Because I think I've always been worried that that these whales will come in and sell, and they have come in to sell. I think I probably own a CryptoPunk over 5 years.
I think Bitcoin's the safe play.
It's tough though, isn't it? Bitcoin could do a 10x, and I don't know if Punks would.
So in 5 years, you're saying Bitcoin would be 660,000. I mean, everyone would be so rich.
And I don't think anyone cares where CryptoPunks are where Bitcoin. Like, I don't think the correlation is there. Basically, I don't think no one's going like, oh, where are CryptoPunks in that world? Like, no, Bitcoin is Bitcoin, and then I think maybe over the next year, it's a good buy.
The scenario does it become a true differentiated flex because there's only 10,000 and they become like truly unobtainable. That's probably the scenario you need to outperform Bitcoin.
Yeah. I don't know. I think 5 years I'd pick the Punk. Honestly, if I were like, it's like you're not training with it, it's going to be much more like, I think 5 years that Mark was like, fuck, this thing becomes to really become like that historical asset, which is crazy. I'll ask you even one, a Nakamoto card or a Bitcoin over 5 years? Similar price.
This is the issue about a lot of these collectibles. Like the actual market for collectibles, I just think is smaller than we in Web3 think it is. Like, this from like in real life collectibles, but it's tough because I think that's it's not going to go lower, but I don't know if it goes higher. It might go higher in like 30 years and then it will be like a lot higher. But I think collectibles generally, once they've reached that like peak valuation of like a few $100,000, let's say, or 100,000 plus, they really slow down in their appreciation.
Yeah, I guess we'll see where that goes. But there's always gonna be appetite for collectibles, but it comes so much later in the cycle, right? Like you need so many people to come back to space to like come buy these. Like,
but the chads that were buying the last collectible, like even the really, really like high end stuff, I actually think they were in it for the flip too. I don't think they were in it for like a 20-year trade. I think people owned some of these, maybe some of the punks, like maybe it was slightly different, like a hoodie punk traded at a premium because it was seen as cool. But I think most people who are in collectibles are also looking to flip them.
Yeah,
it's the same thing, right? Like everyone's like, you buy a Rolex, you want to go higher. So,
I mean, everything's lower. Watches are significantly lower. Basketball cards are significantly lower. All this stuff is lower. Right?
But what's going to happen with this liquidity cycle, right? like we have to. I mean, I think my assumption is as stocks go up, commodities go up, as crypto goes up, assuming that it does, near the end of that run up, collectibles get some love.
Yeah. Next year. This time next year. 12 months from now. That's what I'm thinking.
They probably lag.
Yeah, 100%. All right. Well, it is that time of day. 10:55 a.m. Let's fucking go. Code GREEN, GREEN, green. If you missed the code, y'all, we literally post it every day on FOMO Hour 2. Just so y'all know, okay? It's posted every day. Green, code green if you want. All right, Sims, let's get this up and going and see who's going to be a big winner of today's Robot Spin. Reminder, we do these every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we give away $2K a day pretty much. Yesterday, we won $12,000. I think we're going to close this week almost at 20 G's given, and we've well passed 1 million. All right, let's get it, Sims.
Diego! Oh, not Diego. So he asked what? He's going to turn. Oh, yeah. Oh, Diego. Oh, let's go. Love this guy.
Armando, baby. Get your ass on stage. Manifest it. I see you. Diego. Let's go, baby. All right. Diego, what up?
Hey, how are you, Farouk? Thank you.
Dude, congratulations.
Thank you. That's my second time, my friend.
I'm very happy. Go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I see you tweeting at us every day. I see you listening every day. Love to see it.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's manifest that punk. Come on.
All right. So we have 2 punks here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Brotos, but basically I doubled the odds of winning Sproto Gremlins. So at 2%, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Aeons. I doubled the odds. I put 3 big red guys as 15% this time, but they're like really sick red guys. So it's like, that's what I kind of did here today. And Diego, are you ready for the spin?
Yes. Send it.
All right.
Good luck, Diego.
Thank you, guys.
Tyler, are you going to bless the spin?
Yeah, let's do it, Diego. Come on. Big money.
And it's the red guy. This is a good one. Let's go. Another $2,000 given away. Diego, congratulations.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Red guy 541. Ooh, we almost got the one with the mask too. That was right before that. This one. Almost got this one. That was tight. Well, Diego.
There's a red guy announcement today. You have to be in the Discord.
It's now.
It's right now, I believe.
It's half an hour.
Yeah. Go in the Discord before you sell it.
It's half an hour. It's half an hour. Started.
I'm not gonna sell. This is my second red guy.
I love that. Diego. Congratulations on the big dub this morning. Boys, higher or lower on Monday?
I think we because you call me a bear, I think we're going higher.
Yes, let's go. What do you think, Tyler?
Always higher. We got 6 days left in October. Let's end on a bang.
All right, let's try and break that 70K mark this weekend. And with that, we'll see y'all Monday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the episode of FOMO Hour on Rug Radio. Let's go.